All right, here we go.
Not trailer.
Frankie, hope I'm not interrupting.
I'm in like.
it looked like a trailer.
Oh, okay.
Frankie, listen, I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023, and I kind of want to make a few updates.
Sure, I mean, it's already
time
packed
traveling
with
chat, don't
world
worry.
exclusives, in-depth interviews with the biggest studios, crazy good giveaways. What more can we add?
Well, look, I don't want to get into the detail work, the minutia, the fine print, the ethically sinister motives behind
There we go.
true innovation. No, Frankie.
All right, gamers, we're in the
I
PC Gamer Show
realize
now.
Is that I
Day
can't
9
do
and Frankie.
this show without you,
Oh, sure.
or at least a version of you.
Huh?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Listen to me yapping on when there's so much to do.
Oh, no,
I mean,
AI
We
Frankie.
got things to plan, code to write. Oh, listen, also, I brought in some new assistants, to help really bring the show to life. And it would be so great if they could just stop by your place in little old London town, to just get the ball rolling. Does that sound good?
I suppose if it's for the show.
Excellent. Oh, hey, that's them. Ah, Frankie, let me say it again. You are one of a kind. Now, please give
Oh,
my
no.
love
What's
to
he
Gunther
doing?
and Helga. Ah, they're great guys. Very thorough.
Hey, through the microphone.
Hello, are you Sean's guys?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such a man. He is a visionary.
A visionary.
He is a man with his eyes locked on the future, like a horse staring into the sun.
A majestic horse.
If Devolver
Wait,
goes
now,
on
please.
full, like this is a
If you
step.
like the look of Game A, then
Step
check
below.
out this world exclusive of Game B.
Necessary data acquired.
Oh no, Frankie, you've been replaced.
Dear Frankie, thank you for your unwavering service to the PC Gaming Show.
you're fired.
Your services will not be required this year
No!
as we pivot towards the future. No hard feelings, Sean, Day 9 plot, AI visionary, and all-round good guy. Son of a
Signed all around good guy. Hey, we get a full intro. The Day 9 welcome, PC gamers.
He's descending from the clouds.
Oh, hello there, everyone.
Stop.
And welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2023. I'm Sean Day9 Plot, and today I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games. I am standing with you on the bleeding edge of
You got the Steve Jobs
I've
mannerisms.
revolutionized how this show is made. Production crew, ditched him, don't need
Uh-oh.
him. It's just me, my automated systems, and this one guy I've hired on work experience. Say hi, Dakota. Hey. So what does the face of the future look like? Weirdly, pretty familiar. Why don't you introduce yourself, Frank AI?
Hello, broadcast viewers. I am Frank AI, a virtual co-host based on professional gaming icon Frankie Ward, utilizing deep learning neural networks.
Super duper. And
Super
what do you have
duper.
lined up for us?
I have analyzed the entirety of published games media and surveyed discussion forums for the most anticipated titles.
Yo, we were
I have then
analyzed
constructed
then.
the ideal
Oh.
showcase, including titles like Stormgate,
Whoa.
Path of Exile 2, PAX Day, June Awakening, and finally Morris Men, Troop Lord of Destiny.
Wait, are those like the jingly dancing guys from England? Are you sure that's a real game?
What is it?
My mistake, Sean. Morris Men is a game concept I've devised based on a holistic
Oh.
survey of the most popular Steam titles. Would you like me to generate another?
Huh. Instead,
I want that
That's
to
the
be
let's
version.
just
real.
get things rolling with something that actually exists. First up, from 11-Bit Studios, we return to an icy apocalypse in Frostpunk.
Frostpunk 2.
Oh, if there's a lot of 11-bit, because remember they had that other game that looked really cool, the Altars. Do you remember that one? It was like the guy woke up in like a space station, and it was all like different versions of him.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was from 11-bit also.
Restless
Where's Ben? Wake Ben up.
requires men.
Someone call Ben, he's sleeping.
It It also needs time. Direction.
I'll never get over one of the first options like
sacrifice.
decisions you have to make in every new run is if you choose to have
But for every
and enact
man
child
who
labor or
fulfills
not.
his calling,
Oh,
there are thousands left with nothing. It's them who knock
So quiet.
and open the door to hell.
Get on the floor.
Oh god.
That's not frost. That's fire.
I like it's a little more established of a society here, you know. Seemingly like leading into like revolution aspects. The city must not fall.
Okay.
Coming in 2024, I'm hyped for that. Tear down. That's good, Phil. Phyllis is up and around.
checking out
That's
the
a creative
games.
mode?
Vinny, you said we were gonna hop back in when we saw it at the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
For sure now, though. I swear.
For whatever, this is creative mode.
I was gonna say, well, Vinny, yeah, you are creative lord. I saw you in RPG Maker all day yesterday.
Vinny's making a game.
Oh,
Getting over it with S-Video.
yo, King Kong vs. Godzilla.
June 15th.
June 15th.
Wow.
That's like
That's in 4
4
days.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own script for this show
no.
anymore.
Oh,
All right,
no.
wait. All right. Up next, we've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming our way, featuring visceral combat and immersive exploration, visceral landscapes and immersive storytelling.
eat shit.
Fans of
AI.
immersion will.
But they're
Yeah,
making,
it kinda just
see,
keeps
but they're
going on like
leading
this.
into it. They're
So,
making fun of it, Glory.
I think it just needs a little bit more fine tuning. And until that point, let's just go ahead and dive right into our next previews with Nivalis, Jumplight Odyssey,
Nivalis.
and Road to Vostok.
Oh, two
Road
games.
to
that-
Vostok!
I don't even know what that one is. So,
There's a city you see.
It could be the
Close your
Tarkov
eyes.
killer.
oh,
Are they closed? What do you see? Open your eyes. Nivalis.
Looking pretty cool.
Maybe you've been here before.
I have not.
That was just a dream. Now, it's time to come home. This is your apartment. The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat of the city.
I would love an
The
apartment like
street
that.
food smells drift through
Genuinely?
your windows
Yeah,
and
like
make your head
overlooking-
swim. It's hard to sleep here. Your restless
Yo,
legs
can I
want
play
to walk
Cloud
the
Punk
busy
in
streets.
Nivalis?
Let's explore.
Can I play Cyberpunk in
Nivalis is a
Nivalis?
city in the clouds, but you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. Like most things in life,
Did I
it's
just-
best
someone
to
turn on a
start
song
at
just
the
now?
bottom and work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the
Fishing.
atmosphere. And don't worry
What's
too
the
much
rent?
about the serial killer on the loose. I'm sure we'll never.
Oh wait,
meet.
serial killer. Ooh,
I can even help you
little
run your
plot,
new
little
business
murder
venture.
plot.
A noodle stand.
Can we
A little
sponge?
work, there's no limits
they-
to how high you'll climb.
They confirmed that in the other
Just don't
showcase
look
they
down.
had earlier this week.
As
Yo,
your digital
full-on
companion,
management?
I can help you navigate
No,
the
that's
complex
what I do, real
relationships
job.
with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals, enemies, maybe even lovers. It's all about saying the right thing at the right time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully.
I used to love watching Smonch on
There's a
YouTube.
city you see when you close your eyes.
When they put out the Pokemon
It's
song,
called Nivalis.
Smonch was at its peak.
Consider this your invitation.
I want a year, a day, a month.
2024.
They gave it to
There you
you.
go.
A year.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait.
Princess, the Zatopans will be in our system
We
any
saw
minute.
this
But they're
before,
not here
and I
yet.
wrote about
Prepare
some of the more
defenses.
details of it. It's so exciting.
Upgrading our
What is this
engine
one?
capability.
A jump light.
Engineering's on
Odyssey.
it.
Oh,
Turbine warship in system.
When was this?
Don't
Was it Guerrilla
lose hope
Collective?
now.
I think
Yeah,
so,
it
right?
was one of our 8 spotlights from that because it was so exciting.
Blast door sealed.
So it's a spaceship management game,
Almost complete, Your Highness.
but as important as
Scramble fighters.
keeping like the people fed, keeping the people alive, keeping the resources you have for your ship alive,
They're coming on deck.
Combat
is
division. Handle
keeping
those
their
boys.
emotional states stable,
ETA on jump.
Jump light in 5.
developing the relationships between your crew members.
2, 1.
Not today, Voltan.
And yet clearly there's a anime inspiration here. I can't wait. I cannot wait to play that.
Demo June 19th.
Here we go, Oscar. Tarkov Killer. What'd you say it was called? Like Vostok? So it's like it's
Road to
literally-
Vostok.
it's like got such a feels like they just like put it through a jumbler. Escape from Tarkov and the road to Vostok. Pew pew.
Yeah, I've been playing their updates like that. Can I have like a tech demo they update every once in a while? I'm playing that every time they release something.
Wait, is it an extraction shooter or is it just like a RPG?
As far as I know, it's gonna be kind of like that open world. I don't think it's gonna be purely like raid based.
Because if it's even not free demo out now.
I think it's just the like tech demo.
Content reminders enabled. Upcoming games in the next 30 minutes include Path of Exile 2, the
I like how
full
they-
Voracious trailer, Age of Sigmar, Realms
kinda
of
like
Ruin,
how they do
and
this
Citizen
in this
Sleeper
one.
2 Starward Vector.
Citizen
Failure
Sleeper
to keep
2.
watching will
Yeah.
lead to a personal
That's been
system
announced.
failure.
I didn't know.
Lies
about that
of
one.
P, the Pinocchio Bloodborne-like game, is just a couple months off, and it's got me
Pinocchio
thinking,
Bloodborne.
what other untapped literary veins are just waiting to be gamified?
I can generate a list of game concepts, pairing underutilized classic literature and
Let's
an
go.
appropriate style
Let's
of
see.
gameplay.
By all
see AI.
means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
Of course, Sean. Concept 1. Great Expectations Dirt Bike Racer.
I don't really know what the market is for that. Next.
Concept 2. Sense and Sensibility VR Shooter.
Sweet Jane Austen's bonnet. No. Next.
Concept 3. Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some war?
It's artful,
Please
but
have
I like
some
that
war.
problematic. I mean, why don't you just throw something together like a Metroidvania based on the Christmas Carol?
I'm afraid you're too late, Sean. But perhaps you'd be
Oh.
interested in Ebenezer and the Invisible World.
Are you kidding? Is she kidding? She's not kidding.
I've been to that. Roguelike Christmas Carol? Was it Ebenezer? What was it? Ebenezer?
In the Invisible World. World premiere. Oh, look at him.
He's ready, dude. He's gonna smack some people with that cane.
And the children. God.
You damn whores. Yo. Okay. Can summon guys?
Because he's so rich.
so coming to stream of the Sugar Plum Fairies with our friends at IG.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The turtle.
Oh, it looks good.
Pretty cool.
Oh, I love a bounce. I love a DuckTales ass. Oh my god, it's DuckTales! That's so funny, Gloria. Finally ditching Christmas Carol and then a Christmas Carol game comes out. the food, all the healing items are like turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry.
Bro, that's me after I eat the garlic pickles. I got Mistform from Symphony of the Night.
That actually legit looks really good.
I know. What the hell?
Wild.
Mist could pass.
Funny to put Ebenezer as a main character. He seems like a cool guy here. Doesn't seem like a meanie.
The hell is this?
Me and the crew running to download Starfield Game Pass.
Oh, it's Warhammer.
Is it? Because the game has looked different every time I've seen it.
Yes.
Julie going to wishlist Ebenezer.
I'm not good at like genres, so I just tried to forget what it was called.
I texted Ben about Ebenezer. See, this is the problem. Okay, it was Warhaven. That's what I'm saying though, but like Summer Game Fest had so many games that look like that I don't.
What that?
What that? Command and Conquer, dude?
What this?
They're too small.
Enhance.
Love a Command and Conquer. Love a StarCraft.
This is the Viddy show. I feel like Viddy is a PC gamer through and through, you know? Playing old ass 90s PC games on stream all the time.
Oh yeah, same cat. We all gotta get in next week on Warhaven.
What was it? 16 players?
I think so. It's like, I think maybe 8, 16.
Dwarf. Real-time strategic content. Conflict.
Dwarf looks phenomenal.
Bro,
Hey, Frank
stepping on
AI
toes
is a
and
mind
Dwarf
birth from like
romantic.
everything ever written about video games. I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dwarf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity and military industry. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
That's pretty moving sentiment there, Frankie. Hey, what about Warhaven?
Warhaven isn't just about clashing swords and moments of magic heroism. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
AI takedown.
Well, some wisdom bears repeating, right? And while I go sort out some unrelated gremlins in Frank AI's procedural critique, let's see a game with its own gremlins to sort out.
Yeah, look at this.
Preferably with a shotgun.
The style on these the two.
These creatures infernal.
Whoa!
These perils eternal. Lord,
a little Doom-like with a cool style.
Free me.
Kind of reminds me of what's the game? Space Bastards, what's it called?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Glorious Bastards. No, yeah, I think it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. There was another game similar to that as well, a little bit more like this, but love an inventory system. Don't shoot the poor goblin.
Sell partridge for gun. Cousin. This looks cool.
You ever just kill your cousin?
Porridge. Give more porridge.
Eat the porridge.
Yo, is this? Yo.
Flip phone.
You're calling the devil. Oh, snap.
What's that for?
Oh, it's like a delivery service.
This is cool.
Yo, I'm into it. Prepare your guns.
I don't like to shoot dogs.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Satiate.
You don't have to eat. You don't have to eat anymore.
Pyroclasm. I like a trailer that actually like shows you legit, like actual like down to the nitty gritty gameplay system.
I'm into it, dude. Oh, it just reminds me of that clip. I know Demon's gonna know, is the Germa driving down the road in the game. They go, Germa 95 here, and then crashes.
Yeah.
All right, Sulfur.tv.
So that was a long outro.
It was. They said, don't forget the name.
What? That's a big ass sword.
Big.
Sword too big for he goddamn hand.
Whoa.
Intriguing. Sail Blazers. Open world survival shopkeeping.
Together, we'll make it the
Yes.
best show the island's ever
Yes.
seen.
Okay.
Nice work. Keep this up and you'll be running your own shop. Maybe your own
I want
district.
to.
Welcome to Karzai Village.
I was gonna say it. You know what it is, Viddy. It's Breath of the Wild core
Sent you.
with all those jaggies.
Choose the Kingdom Core, dude. This looks so fun.
Yeah, this looks great.
Sale September.
Timber.
Early access.
Can't you feel the love in the
Runs
air?
on Switch Core.
We're going out on a date.
Oh.
Dating?
Told her to calm down.
I would never say that
I
on
freaking
a
told
dating
her.
app.
What are you gonna do?
it's this one.
Turn
Breaking news. A mysterious infection continues to
Oh, so you
spread
go on a
across the
date
globe.
and then you get trapped in some like demon realm?
I mean,
Never go on a date ever again.
the wall.
The song was about you. Your smile. Your warmth. Is there anything we can do?
We just saw a broadcaster get eaten. I have to go.
The gameplay looks so
Defeating
good.
him now might make the wall fall on top of us.
Simple dialogue.
Teach you
Whoa!
a couple of things too, you know.
Smonch gameplay.
The hoodie
to
sports
die.
girl smonching.
Wait for me.
Did that guy?
I want to wake
Yeah, that guy had no arm.
Isn't that the main character?
I love you.
I love you too.
Save the date. That's a save the date, save the world. That's a great tagline for the
PC demo next week.
Yes, sign me up.
Eternights there, showing us that love is never
Eternights?
simple, especially in the middle of an apocalypse. You know, I sometimes get a little misty-eyed myself about a simpler time.
Imagine how
I mean, don't get me wrong.
painful it was to
I
record
love
Frankie's parts
modernity.
was.
And sure, big text done some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's probably a little lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is the olden days had an appeal. Medieval times when we were plowing our own fields and treating
Plowing
everything
our
with
own
leeches.
fields. Anyone
Not
up plowing
buying
their own
8
field?
pictures with weird electric
Here's a
money.
game in my
Luckily,
anime.
though, video games can bring the medieval fantasy to life.
Luckily,
to
though,
find out how,
video
I had Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify, question, and report back on the work of leading game developers. And don't worry, technically speaking, it's completely legal. I mean, this little guy's even got a selfie light. It's like kind of cute in like a friendly panopticon kind of way. Little RD has flown itself all the way out to Helsinki, Finland to meet the team behind the highly anticipated medieval must-play, PAX Day. Let's take a look.
That's when you go to PAX.
See,
to
this
survive.
is what I love about some of these showcases, right? Like, again, so many times a game that's been revealed but you just hadn't been able to see, or even a genre or whatever, like that you're not really tuned into. Like hearing a highly anticipated game that I genuinely named, I don't know, you know. So I'm curious to see what this is. I'm excited already. Like hearing hype is exciting. Oh,
My name is Reiner Harvardsson, and I'm the game director
Standing
for
in the
PAX
woods.
Day. PAX Day is an open world fantasy game in a living, breathing world which we can call home.
Hey, bro,
where it's
don't touch
teeming
the
with
moss.
life, mysteries, and it's for you to explore.
Biddy.
Imagine yourself if you
Come
are
to PAX
living
and hang
in
out.
12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different
Everybody
reality.
come to PAX and hang
It's
out.
where knowledge has been lost and it's getting
You want to PAX?
rediscovered. It's where magic truly
considering.
exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real.
We
And
maybe
this is
have
kind of
submitted
the inspiration we
media
take
registration.
to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real-world mythologies. And so we go very much into the roots. So we're using a lot of medieval
The medieval
literature
knight.
and medieval bestiaries and grimoires,
Cannot
using
smudge.
real-world magic, actual recipes for healing and ointments, and using the real-world magical properties of plants.
That's what I'm saying. Biddy's on it. What this?
I'm
This guy's-
Sokaro. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Mainframe Industries. So PAX Day,
he's
maybe the way to
touching
explain it
some
would be,
nature out
imagine
here.
you're in this amazing, beautiful world. It's huge.
I
And
wanted to
you find
touch
yourself
the
in a
moss.
forest, and your mission is to find a plot for where you
Wait,
start building a home.
is this
and from
Skyrim
that home,
level?
you will go on to adventures to explore
go
the
there.
world. So with the lore,
He's skulking
we
hard.
have wanted to create something that is fairly deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of
He's
any
proving that he can
history.
touch grass.
So there's going to be
Gamers
there's multiple
touch
types
grass,
of ruins. There's
okay.
the dungeons, and you will be able to find snippets of the lore from the eras when these were created in the game itself. And part of the lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself. So you will be able
Here we
to
go. Actual-
find and examine things, and actually
Oh,
then
hi.
find snippets
Phyllis.
that help
Phyllis.
you find
Phyllis is
other
under the desk,
places
suddenly.
and make items in the game itself. And the
like
area
to
of
see
the game that
actual
you will be able
gameplay,
to play
like,
when
not
the game
just,
launches is we're calling
you know,
it Gallia,
visual
and it's
style,
very
but-
similar to the areas of the world
Like this?
in southern France.
Yeah, I like the other one.
With the influences
the
from
user
the
interface.
Nordics we're from. So what we're building is
I only
we're calling
would
it
like
social
this if you can
sandbox.
actually
We're
hear what
putting the least amount of
armor like this
barriers to
sounds like
entry
when you're
on
walking
how
in
you
it.
can actually interact with other players.
Yeah, it's like-
We're in the most actually put a lot of blocks in how you can cooperate with the other players, and we're fundamentally different. So from the first minute when you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you
that a
imagine
monster?
with the other players. So you can trade, other people can actually help you. You can literally go
it's
into
an
a
MMO.
dungeon raid from the very beginning of you're starting the journey in the game. Should you find people who actually help you to do that? What we want to create an environment that actually really incentivizes people to
I think
play
this is
the
a
game
bit
the way they
ambitious
like.
here.
And for some, actually, just going out to the wood
what-
and
if we're
cutting
not
down the
being
forest is
ambitious,
something
what are we
that
doing, you
gives
know?
you a sense of achievement because you know the call that you're helping
Playing
to
video
produce
games.
actually is valuable for the guild. Some people will absolutely prefer to just go to the dungeons. They couldn't care less about the cult production, but these players will still depend on each other. Where there's valuables to bring from the dungeon, there's valuables to bring from the forest, and even the PvP players, they will be able to produce items that are only available
What
through
the
the
hell's
PvP,
a
but they will
PvP?
depend on the other players as well.
BBB, I was like the Better Business Bureau players.
The lore of PAX Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore and fairy
Love
tales.
real folklore.
With, of course, the caveat that
Works on super
in PAX
ultra
Day,
wides.
this stuff is actually literally real.
Note that down. Note that
The
down.
interesting thing about folklore throughout the ages is that folklore are actually start out as true stories, whereas fairy tales are fiction, and that's the distinction between the two. Folklore
Again,
often,
it's like
handles about ghosts
some
or
people.
spirits
Well,
or
one, there it
some
clearly is an
supernatural
audience
things.
to have given
In
this
the
the title
eyes
of
of
highly anticipated
people,
that are
you know,
freaking
during
out
those
over this
times,
presentation.
this
But I also
is
just
reality.
appreciate
This is real.
it's the same thing
Ghosts
we
are
like
real,
to do,
and,
right?
you know, this is not disputed as any
Where people are giving
And this is
in-depth
what we wanna
reviews to
reflect.
like
So when you're walking
and
in the
going,
forest
like I
during
said
night,
yesterday,
you will
going frame by
find these
frame
things. You will
and
find
trailers of
ghosts,
Final
you will
Fantasy
find
16, and
spirits
we're
of,
out here
you know,
doing
of the
frame by
past.
frame in tiny
And the
bookshop,
deeper
you know,
go,
like
the
giving
more
this amount of
mysterious this thing
dedication and
becomes.
love and interview and like look behind the curtain to a team that's not the most known in the world, and who knows, PAX Day could come out and be the next World of Warcraft. Who knows? Like, you know what I mean? And we could all look back and be like, man,
If I
PC Gaming
cause
Show was
any
on that
existential
shit.
anxiety with my presence, it might help to try reframing those stresses in a positive light.
Oh, nice.
Think of me, perhaps, as a blue shell from your favorite kart racer. I might be wielded to ruthlessly destroy hard-earned positions, but we can still have fun.
No.
Maybe there's a lizard driving a little car. Isn't that nice? Let's celebrate the same spirit of kart racing treachery as our next preview brings Mario Kart Mayhem to PC. Here's Stampede Racing Royale.
Stampede Racing Royale. I feel like this is a thing already.
World premiere, bro. secret mode. And sumo. So
That's
many.
so many.
It's Nitro Racing, but actually you play
60 racing royales. It's a battle royale racer.
I hope. I remember there used to be this mode in one of the racing games where I think it was in Burnout. It was called Eliminator, and whoever was in last place at the end of each lap would be eliminated. That'd be so sick if that's what it was. You just go 60 laps till you're the last one. So like early game, you could just stay in the middle of the pack, you know, and just kind of take it easy, and then I mean, just conceptually already in.
For Master Horizon 2, The Search for Life, the art team is looking to balance style and authenticity to faithfully represent all the incredible vehicles used in space exploration.
I see
Players
Fish
will see
going
familiar
to sign
rocket
up for that
launches and a
playtest.
host of historical missions, past, present, and future. The design team have consulted with many space industry professionals to make sure that the gameplay reflects how it feels to be on the front line of exciting interplanetary discoveries.
Shout out to these
Go
devs
to
for
MasterHorizon2.com to sign up to our mailing list to be the first to
pronoun
play the
placement
game.
in there.
We have an alpha on the horizon.
Frank, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see Path of Exile 2 in action. You know,
What was
being
the name of
something
that
of a Path of
website?
Exile
That was
veteran
Stampede
myself.
Racing.
That's debatable, Sean.
Yeah, I missed it.
What?
Your Path of Exile playtime falls well below the community average.
But the time isn't what matters in that game.
I'm also analysing your chosen character builds in recent leagues and...
No, my build wasn't...
They're producing some troubling DPS simulations.
Fascinating. Fascinating, Frankie, but
Where's
let's
Vinny?
not keep
Don't
the good
you
people
love
waiting.
Path of
Let's roll
Exile,
a tape
Vinny?
for Path of Exile 2, please.
If that Zeri could see this now. Ugh, disgusting.
Wasn't it Bubby?
This all game played the last trailer, right?
Yeah. Isn't it Bubby who like loves Path of Exile? Bubby is pro.
You're mine.
It wasn't like, it looks like, yeah, this is like pure, like there was just like some shots.
This is breaking my immersion though, because there's not like 15 loot items dropping from the enemies. But I sit there for 10 minutes comparing just to get a new one 2 minutes later.
Oh god. Look at this thing.
Bro, same.
Bro. The first titty of not E3 was that monster.
There was physics on everything too. Tummy physics, titty physics. Find out more on my birthday.
Yeah. Tiny builds were broken.
Hey everyone, my name is Leo and I'm the lead developer of a new action-adventure game, Ferocious.
Ooh, yeah, they were hyped.
I began working on Ferocious a few years ago, with the idea of creating a first-person shooter in a timeless Lost World type of setting, combining over-the-top action with exploration and a sense of wonder.
Oh no! Man's got shot.
We were always inspired by mysterious places frozen in time that you may have seen in movies like King Kong and Jurassic Park.
story-driven first-person shooters
the
kind of
settings, unique
disappeared
gameplay
again.
opportunities with classic first-person shooter mechanics, similar
Not
to early
against it.
installments of franchises like Far Cry and Crysis. The flexibility of the Unity engine allows
Yeah,
us to create
Crysis
unique
2 is another one.
solutions to some of the environmental
It's evoked.
features, such as custom water effects and realistic vegetation.
Don't like
Use
that.
a mix of photo scans and hand
Delete that right now.
Tinnitus right now,
both
bro?
scary and beautiful. However, there are some things waiting for you in the jungle that we couldn't find any real-world references for. So we had to
I
improvise.
feel like some things you don't need to put in your game for the sake of realism.
I hope you guys
A
are
lot of
excited
games-
as I am. Feel free
Yeah,
to
it's
wish
again,
list and follow the game on
simply
Steam,
because that
as
genre
we
is not
can't
as
wait to
big,
share
but
more
yeah, a lot of
about
games
Ferocious
did that
in
for a
coming
while.
months. Thank you.
Simulating that. Ooh.
Bad idea, if you ask me.
Welcome to Islands of Insight, an epic shared
Islands
world
of
puzzle
Insight.
adventure game set in a world of fantasy,
Interesting.
ancient
Shared world puzzle
wonders,
adventure game.
and natural beauty. Brimming with mysterious puzzles, secrets, and sublime landscapes for you and other players to discover, alone or together, all at your own pace.
Abaca. This is the puzzle solution. I just said it.
As a
out loud.
seeker, you'll set off on a journey of knowledge.
Seeking
this looks
Explore
cool.
every corner of this rich landscape and solve every puzzle you find.
I like the idea of like a co-op
Savor
version
the
of this, right?
achievement of every solution.
Like
as
you're
the
both, because
world around
think about how many
you
times you're
unlocks.
watching someone play a puzzle game or whatever, and you're
Revealing
like,
new
try
challenges
this,
to
you know. But now you're gonna
new
literally like, no,
areas to
move, you know.
Fantastic rewards to collect. In Islands of Insight,
The emote.
a beautiful realm of tranquility and adventure.
One of the characters is doing that.
I'll just stand around by puzzles waiting for someone to come up
Embark
and
on
solve
the
it for
path
me,
of
and then I just go.
discovery. And
Give
let
a
your
heart.
They're gonna think you're an
curiosity
NPC,
guide
like,
you
oh, it's the
to
hint
a
system?
world of wonders, where the answer is always in sight.
Islands of Insight.
I might only have an old-fashioned analog neural network, but I'm gonna risk some data analysis of my own. Those Dark Souls games seem like a big deal, huh? Luckily, while From Software is taking a recess to work on giant robots, Hexworks is stepping in with a fresh supply of very depressed knights with very big swords. Coming this October, here's your latest look at Lords of the Fallen.
Hey, Lords of the Fallen.
In Lords of the Fallen, you'll explore two parallel worlds. The land of the living, where demonic knights and hulking monsters are trying to murder you, and the spooky Umbral Plane, where the ghosts of those creatures are trying to super murder you. Using the latest Unreal 5 technology, developer Hexworks has layered these realities directly on top of each other, allowing you to portal to the Umbral Plane at will. Just try not to die in there. In the spirit of the Dark Souls games, failure will be punished.
Adventuring in dungeons? Any idiot could do that. But managing an evil dungeon? Now we're talking elite. The Dungeon of Nalabuk is feared throughout the lands of Fang. It is an avant-garde evil structure, combining tradition and disruptive innovation. And it's looking for its new steward. Of course, we have the most trained and prepared guards, the most efficient staff, the most devious monsters, and the most attractive treasures. Wait, we're on camera? But wait, there's more. We have state-of-the-art production facilities, an R&D center, B2C processing,
what's the other game?
and
Dungeon
an efficient
Keeper? Is
waste
that the one?
recycling system. Our underlings, employees, can fully express themselves thanks to our committed HR management and peaceful social dialogue, and can enjoy the use of clean,
It's an
safe
old game,
premises.
it's kinda like this.
Hey, don't film that, or you'll be the one cut into shreds on the editing floor. As a steward, your main task will be to make the dungeon
like a
functional
Nate
and
type
attractive
game.
to adventurers. So they'll want to come here to get slaughtered and humiliated. To achieve that, you'll have access to guards, traps, and hexes. You'll also get to organize raids on nearby areas to provide me with treasures and relics. Thanks to your boundless devotion, I, Zangdar, will become the greatest warlock of the lands of Fang! Looking for a job that gives meaning to your life and makes the
Love
world a
coughing in
better
my
place? Then buzz off! But if you're organized, servile, sneaky, and enjoy a positive work atmosphere, come take your chance. I'll be
Dungeon
waiting for you
Master.
in my office.
Is that the Souls one?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's like a strategy type of game.
Would love to shove
Pablo?
Ben out of, oh, in the puzzle games.
あなたのことはしっかりと見てるわよ、タ
You
ル
missed
テさん。
Dungeon Master, bro. It's a dungeon management sim.
何せあなたにはこの世界を変えてしまうような
Hold on, though.
特別な力があるのだから。
Trained
私に
detective
協
game?
力しなさい。
Pablo Cruz.
あなたの才は貴重よ。
Representation?
短い人生だもの。使わない手はないでしょう。時は刻一刻と過ぎていくわ。
Mariachi Legends.
賢明な決断を期待してるわよ。
I'm in. Sold.
Lady Death, oh, please. It almost looks like 90s Shadows style, art style.
I can become a little mariachi man.
Yo.
La sombra, the shade.
That looks so. It is. It's the 9 Years of Shadows team.
Oh.
That I was like, this looks like that. Yeah, they're based in. Yeah, let me see. They're based in Mexico.
Are
I
you
think.
all right, Sean? Our programming included a gunfight/dance sequence to promote mariachi legends, but your heavy breathing
they're based in
is
Guadalajara.
indicative of exhaustion, panic, or that you were currently
That's where my
entering
mama's
childbirth.
No. Don't worry about anything. Systems are a go. Our schedule is just packed with so many games.
I understand, Sean. I'll provide assistance. Notification. Day 9 has been updated to day 10.
What? You just can't replace me. Like, roll the system update back. I don't want whatever this is.
I'm sorry, Sean, but support has been discontinued for older versions.
What? What's up, Day 9? I'm Day 10, the latest software version of popular gaming host Day 9. Consequences of my actions.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
What's up, Frank AI? I'm Day 10. So, the latest software version.
I am Frank
I
AI.
suspect they're going to be at this for a while, so let's just go ahead and fire up a trailer.
I just
for
noticed he's wearing one of
strategy
those
game,
fake
Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin while I
abs.
do some strategizing of my own. Dakota, start unplugging things. I'll just tell you when to stop. Just pull it.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
The consequences of my actions.
Imagine.
Commander, there is the stench of death about this place. Not just from the orcs.
Death comes for everyone.
Not just from the
Eventually.
orcs.
Except us.
This is where I'm too scared to hop in, but I hear people love the
Fortify our position. We must break
Warhammer
this
like
swamp.
strategy games deeply.
Can't do it. Too complicated.
I mean, this one looks a little more simplified.
And
Right?
fewer bolt boys with the Z.
It looks a little more simplified, where like some of the others are like total war level, you know. Like, this looks like a slim
It's like a
down.
MOBA, honestly.
Yeah, kind of.
Aiden,
Like maybe more
I will take the
squad
fight to
based.
the Orc Warlord. You hold here.
Looks like it has like a
conspires against
plot
us
though,
both.
which is cool.
Our fate. Duty.
I missed like Warcraft 3, dude. Having that storyline was so good.
Realms of Ruin.
Open beta starting the day after my birthday.
Your birthday's July 6th?
World premiere.
Nate's birthday world premiere.
The world premiere of version 30 of Nate. First footage, baby. I've heard so much love for the first game.
No, get out! They haven't finished it!
Didn't have time.
Oh, Sleeper's finished, aren't you? We had a deal, Sleeper. And yet, here you are, risking it all to try and break our contract to end your dependence.
Just wanted to use them, you piece of shit!
Nothing wrong with being a tool in a time of crisis. There's a war on, and while it rages, well...
Yeah, people
there's
say some of the best writing
I thought
in
you
all of gaming
were an
last year.
opportunity sleeper,
In the first game.
desperate, on the run, a hard worker with certain needs. I met your needs. I gave you a crew, lent you a ship, even hooked you up with a contract or two. And yes, I took my share, but that only seems
Give
fair.
her a little paw, dude. She's shaking.
I invested in you. But
Call
then
Phyllis, she's crying.
you went and did this.
She's so hyped.
And
She wants
now-
to listen to Sleeper too.
You don't need this. And I don't need you
We need that.
anymore
Oh
either.
no, that's a
Sleeper, go! Now! To the ship!
Burn the gamer headphones. Starboard Vector.
This is just the beginning, Sleeper.
I have found no official case of death by FOMO anywhere on the internet. However, I would not suggest risking being the first case. Failure to watch the next section of this show would result in you missing amazing new content from Dread Pilots, Miasma Chronicles, Pathfinder
PC Gaming Show and Future Game Show.
Castle Core. But first, here's
Finding that way to
Critico.
do like silly skits that don't feel too dumb. Why's Tiny Build's logo keep glitching, bro?
The hell is this? Oh, this is my time at Sand Town, right?
No.
No.
Different style.
Yeah. What is this?
Yo, that popo.
Spine in the bathtub. What the hell is this?
My time in bathtub.
Yo! Little cat fella too.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Animal Crossing.
Slowly build out, you know, a society. Probably you
This is
start
what
out
Animal Crossing Wish is doing. Just like
start out like alone, maybe. Probably, I'm gonna guess Critter Crow is what it's called.
I'm digging it though.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Shark Captain. I'm sold. Critter Co. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk? Now smaunch.
Are we smaunching?
That's not a smaunch. Fishing.
Love fishing.
Smaunch the fish.
My hat. Underwater smaunch.
It's
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic.
If there was an award for being unbearably cute while also being unbearably fun, there is no question it would be down to the wire between Critter Cove and yours truly. I mean, it's a strong matchup, but please, clear winner.
After 3,411 simulated contests, I predict Critico's probability of victory at over 99%.
But now is when you start fact
Hey, not
checking
100
now?
though. Good for you, Day 9.
Well,
you win
while
at least one of
AI
those.
might not have mastered the subtle art of ego boosting, it's already powering new ways to play. By teaming up human storytelling with AI assistants, the team over at Hidden Door have developed a generative spin on pen and paper role playing. It is so tantalizingly delicious. I had no choice but to send.
Again, there
Hardy's
is
adorable
like
all-seeing
a
eye
place
check in on the project.
for interesting AI usage. Like, wait, you gotta sell me on this team because it's weird to have a presentation that is clearly dismantling AI and making fun of it.
Hidden Door is a role-playing game where you and your friends come together. You can play in any world you choose. You create your characters, and then together you decide what kind of story you're gonna have. So the idea would be you've just read a book, you can't get it out of your head. Now you can go and play your own story adventure in the world of that book that you're directing within the rules and the canon that the author has set and confirmed with a generative AI narrator. The way it works is that you come in, you choose the world you want to play in. Right now we have the Wizard of Oz, many more exciting worlds to come. You create your character, you decide the kind of adventure you're gonna have by pulling out of your deck of story cards. And then the system creates a unique story adventure for you. And then you can do anything you want. It takes a lot of the joys of playing a tabletop role-playing game and brings them into a digital format. And as you play, you see a graphic novel come together dynamically based on what you choose to do and how the world and the story reacts to you. It's like an improv show where even though you might play the same cards, you get a different, unique story every time. So you throw words in, it comes up
I can't
with,
tell how far
suggested
of the
things you might
generative
do.
stuff
You
is,
pick
you know.
something, and then it reacts to you. And then along with our AI narrator who plays the role of, say, the game master, you can go on any adventure you want and you can do anything. And the system and the story will continue
it's funny that they
based
say
on
you can,
your choices. At Hidden
You
Door,
can
we
do
are
anything,
working with
but then there's like
authors
clearly
and
like
folks who
buttons
make
there
some
that
really
are very
exciting TV
limited as
shows
to
and
what
other
you can do.
media to bring those worlds into the platform.
I can do this
and
for
the
free with
system
my own
supports
mind.
anything fictional. So it does do science fiction, it does do fantasy, it does, you know, period romance, which you can think of as more relationship-based gameplay, in addition to sort of your standard action-based gameplay.
Yeah, you
or
can't.
sort of
I saw that. It's just type to
storytelling.
search. Like it's not. You can do whatever you want.
And that's why it's like,
While
is
there
it
may be a
actually
million
like
Star Wars
full the
games
stinky
in the
AI,
world, if you
or
were
is it? You know what I
playing
mean?
one
Because
on
it's
Hidden
that
Door,
limited.
Because of our AI
If it was
narrator
full
and
stinky
the
AI,
story
it wouldn't be
engine,
limited. You know.
the choices you make
That's why I'm
matter.
confused
So
by
when you decide that you want to become, say, the governor of Tatooine, you can do that, and the world changes around you and your character. You are able to meaningfully alter the plot of the entire world in a way that was never.
Here's the thing, Viddy. I'm not gonna come to you and be like, give me a sensual period romance dungeon master. I can't do that.
Or the stories you
I'm
can
too scared
tell
to.
in Hidden Door.
You could though.
Today you can play Hidden Door anywhere you can access the web. So you can play on desktop, you can play on your mobile device, you can play on a tablet.
I am simply not interested.
Neither am I.
After this pitch, I'm not sold on it.
Quick question, Frog.
Frog County.
Who's really that interested in, like, I want to go into the world of the Wizard of Oz?
I don't know.
Why is it the first one they decided to release?
Probably because is it in the public domain at this point? Yeah, it's probably just, you know, a lot of those older ones that they can use for free.
That's what I mean. Like, that's why I can't tell, because AI is not that good at telling stories like this. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, like, how much of it is just like pulling. When they say generative AI, is it just pull like the AI, like an AI director for Left 4 Dead, right? Is it pulling from pieces that are established, in like someone wrote out, you know? And it's not as they act like it's like you can do anything, but you can't, you know.
It just feels like less creative D&D.
Like what I just saw there looks so basic.
It looks like Hidden Door is cooking up one hell of a winning combination. Am I right, Frank
and
AI?
are like
It
incredible
certainly seems so, Sean.
storytellers.
Speaking
that's
of
a-
winning,
Well,
you too
again,
can
I
keep
can see where it comes
victory
from for the
PC
people
Gaming
that
Show Battle
fucking
Pass.
like me
Free
have
bonuses
social
until
anxiety,
level up your
don't want to
rank
go
or
into
upgrade
those
to a gold tier
scenarios,
pass
you
for only
know.
$9.99.
What are you doing?
I'm
I'm just trying to understand it, you know, and like.
profitability.
How would a battle pass for a stream even work?
With a gold tier pass, viewers can earn exclusive rewards, like viewing the show's trailers 1.5 seconds early and boosters for viewer rank experience.
Look, I admire the initiative, but I think for now, let's just go ahead and table streams as service.
Sadly, major production decisions are only accessible for those who've reached viewer rank 80. You can, however, unlock immediate access with 1,800 Sean points, purchasable for $9.99.
You made show production a battle pass reward? Is anyone close to unlocking that?
Killzor 69 Blazed has just achieved viewer rank 58.
Oh God. Okay. Dakota, find my wallet. And for now, let's check out a new dungeon crawler from the Don't Starve devs at Clay Entertainment. Here's your first look at Dread Pilots.
Oh.
Another.
It's not Rotwood.
Damn. I was hoping to see Rotwood here because I saw they were promoting that something from Clay was going to be here.
What the hecky?
Okay, though.
I know. Yeah.
Everyone involved with marketing Hidden Door losing decades off their life as they realize what the PC gaming show's gimmick is this year. Wait.
Alright, so what's going on here?
You ever get that like one hand warm, one hand cold?
Yeah.
Like my right hand's like freezing right now. My right hand's like really warm. Oh, whoa, you're getting bopped.
It's like a trucker edition of that Pixel Junk. What was that one? Pixel
Monsters?
Junk? No, that was the Tower Defense.
Eden?
I don't think that's it either. It's another one. They had like 10 games.
Yeah, Dread Pilots.
You've harnessed your glove's power, and now you want to find me.
Gotta find Mama.
Gotta find Mama.
You don't know what's making the miasma angry, and it's spreading across America,
The bearded
twisting
ladies.
this once great nation into a lethal wasteland.
Love and XCOM. Where my XCOM enjoyers at? Where my Mutant Year Zero gamers and enjoyers at?
Maybe in the future, you will break through the wall and find me. And if you do, maybe I will tell you my secret.
Yes.
The revelations must be earned.
June 20th.
Don't starve yourself with excitement for Dread Pilots, or you might leave a miasma worthy of a chronicle. Hey, that's pretty good. That's good stuff. Thank you, Text Generation. Coming up, secret facilities.
What was that?
Weapons development.
Someone watching on a
zombie
phone?
experimentation.
It's Frankie. It's like
all
foreshadowing.
under the corporate umbrella in this management sim, and you are the evil CEO.
Oh no!
I mean, I can't blame you.
Evil
for diversifying. That's
pharmaceutical
just
company
good business
CEO
sense.
game.
Let's
Bro,
take
it's
a
just
look. at
present
Umbrella
day
Inc.
sim.
It's Umbrella, the management sim. Where you're the president of Umbrella.
You mean President Johnson & Johnson? President of Pfizer?
Look at they said Undead Inc. Zombies.
Or you think they're not working?
And now, it's with great pleasure I introduce one of Enswell Medical's biggest success stories.
Who's cat talking?
Director Coleman.
Thank you, and welcome to all of you who are starting your own
That's
franchises.
fucking the cat. Don't worry.
Today I'm here to talk about
Oh, this
building
man
a
dark looking
thriving
ass over here.
My apologies.
I'm making
There's been a
commentary.
development that requires my immediate attention.
As you should.
Director Coleman, sir, we're hearing.
Whatever your concerns may be, I'm handling it. Now, tend to your patients.
Yeah, bro, it's West.
Structural integrity and power all hanging in there, sir. Extent of the outbreak unknown. Next move, Director.
Tell your men ETA 5 minutes.
So it's gonna be like we're running both? Like a pharmaceutical company and this undead thing?
We need more mad scientists games.
Whoa!
I like the name.
Hey, don't shoot! Director Coleman.
Ends Medical. All's well that ends well.
I got a little bitten, but I'm hanging in there, Director. I'm all good. They have a cure upstairs, right?
Sure. Head back up. There is a shot with your name on it.
Oh,
Thanks,
no.
man. I'm not worried.
There sure is a shot.
Yep. He wasn't kidding.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a business here.
What is this?
All right.
Janine, get the marketing team and those rookies back on the line in 10.
Is this a management
and an
sim or
espresso.
what's going on?
Thank you. And Janine, can I get something from my head?
Of course, Director.
Name brand only. Not our stuff. Quality control
Not our
machines
stuff.
downstairs.
That's funny. Okay.
It's got some personality.
What is the game?
I have no idea.
Is it because as soon as the guns came out, you're like, wait, hold on, and then he's turning into a monster, and then. Yeah, like you said, good tone setting for the personality.
Ew.
Let's go. I like it, like the vibe. Oh.
Don't like goop. Launch meter. Whoa, cool art.
Altered Alama, a space opera.
Alma.
Oh. It's been a long week,
Okay,
bro.
hey, look, I've been looking through Frank AI's data log, and I found a file named Confidential, Game Trailer 44, codename Omicron Delta November, _final, parentheses, final, and parentheses 2.0, revised.mp4.
We know.
Now,
We know.
important not
We won't
to
talk about
trust
the other
of
one
your
right
AI
now.
assistant.
But
So let's
I
just watch
love
it real quick.
Boncourt.
The Boncourt gamers. In Vector Rhythm Galaxy.
Let's go. Oh no! Oh, yeah, whoa! It's a TOS. The world I July 14th.
How y'all like that?
Alters? No. Game we demoed that looked the Invincible. That was really cool.
No, at least find as many answers as possible.
I saw sci-fi in 11-bit and I jumped. No, yeah, Invincible. Yeah, this was cool. If you recall, we played this demo on stream.
I remember.
Astrogator, we shouldn't behave here as if we were at home.
For a long time now, the cosmos has belonged to the one strong species.
Yeah, really intrigued about. Oh, okay. Hinting at something funky.
So, there was life.
Really?
here
You think
before.
something funky's gonna happen out here?
I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be aliens or just like, you know. And I wasn't sure if I wanted it to
Here
be.
overwhelms me.
Not every mission ends in success, Doctor.
Or just like
Save what we can.
the psychosis of being alone, you know.
And I still can't tell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
What is there to understand? We have to destroy it. Even if it means destroying everything.
And again, I don't know if what I want, you know?
Not everything everywhere is for us. What a message.
Manicured.
Oh.
Coming
A lot
this
of
year.
people need to hear that.
Coming up, we'll see a theme park builder that's only days away. Releasing on PC later this week, Park Beyond is a spiritual successor to classics like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Roller Coaster
It's
Tycoon
the one that's
2,
like
Roller Coaster
Willy
Mandate 9,
Wonka's
Roller Coaster Auto
theme park
27,
management.
and Roller Coaster God Emperor
They're like,
40,000.
they're like
Okay,
building
let's not go off the
ridiculous ideas for roller
As
coasters.
fun as the
and
carnival
stuff.
is, we all know the games aren't
remember
the most balanced because basically
Maybe.
carnies are OP. Luckily for
I'll let you
you,
know when I see
our
it.
prizes are so much easier to win. Let's take a look at Park Beyond.
Park Beyond!
Do you perceive the invisible thread that connects us to each other?
No.
The emotions that unite us without us even realizing it?
What is happening? This is a weird trailer.
The desire to move forward, to surpass our limitations, to take on
Park built about the
challenges
human
greater than
condition.
ourselves. All
Bro, why'd you
these
say that just for
feelings
chat,
make us
bro?
Visioneers.
I was talking to Vinny.
Visioneers
bit.
We're
are
having a
architects who are
conversation.
dedicated to making their childhood dreams a reality, empowered to
What
achieve
is
the
this?
impossible.
That was cute though. It's like he
Architects who want to
grew up
offer the
playing
world
Roller
their
Coaster
most
Tycoon,
beautiful
and now his son
memories.
played this one.
Free spirits in search of adventure and new challenges.
Ultra wide
Indelible
support, note that down.
moments of amazement and laughter with those we love.
Jet, fuck off!
Fucking touch it.
Become a Visioneer. Go beyond the fun.
That was a wild,
Oddly wholesome
yeah, like
trailer.
nostalgia-based introspection.
Oh god. Oh, I can't
Jesus.
even. I can't even. Join the open beta.
As an AI, I have no
You see,
need
look,
for
there he is in
material
the bottom.
possessions.
He's like a
But good news!
like a little Willy
PC
Wonka
Gaming Show
ass.
viewers can take advantage of the following promotional contest by following the instructions
looks
on
fine,
the
but it
screen.
was an
If this
interesting,
product and
like,
or service
approach
stimulates your
for
orbital
this show,
cortex,
like,
follow
to
the instructions
be
on the
trying to
screen.
appeal to like parents and like
Hey.
it's a family game.
It's because we're all old.
I was gonna say PC gamers skew like 40s.
I just feel like even if that's true, like this is not like really the
platform.
venue where you're
Yeah.
promoting like family.
Evil stirs in the depths
type
of
of
Gallows
games.
Smile. 3 heroes step forth to contain the darkness within. A legendary
Pathfinder
fighter
thing? 'Cause it
of
said,
fearless strength and skill.
Paizo,
A
which
cunning
is, I think they
rogue,
do Pathfinder.
full of deadly surprises.
No, it's
And
just the
powerful
Survivors game.
wizard
Looks like.
wielding the fury of the elements. Together, they are destined to confront the hordes of undead.
Which I'm
and
not
their
against.
deadly masters.
I've been playing a different one called
Yes.
Oh,
Soulstone
bosses?
Survivors.
Attaining
Bosses
new
is different,
heights
right?
of power.
The one I'm currently playing as bosses.
But what hope have they to seal away the whispering tyrant? For surely there can be no hope.
That was a lot of flash.
Pathfinder.
That's
Oh yeah,
all.
Survivors.
Gallows
Yeah,
Smile.
we were both correct. Premiere from the world.
They've been premiering a lot of worlds this week.
Introducing
Diesel Legacy. I think we've seen this. Oh no, it's a world premiere.
Join the open beta now
Oh,
on
hell yeah.
Steam. 2 versus 2
That's
action.
cool. Like 2v2, and it's like beat 'em up style fighting game versus. Oh my
I
god!
thought they were hugging.
Stab them. Oh, you can
Local
parry
and
attacks
online
while dead.
After you die, yeah, you can help your
Real
teammate.
match. Worldwide rollback netplay.
California Florida.
Players from oh my god.
Determine the fate of the Iron City.
I still don't get how rollback works. Is it like it records everyone, plays a little ahead, and then like how does that all work to make it smooth for everyone? You know?
It's time we honor an overlooked hero. The noble delivery.
They roll it back.
Powering the
What's not
gig
clicking?
economy with their aching calves. Now, you might ask, hey Sean, Are you just feeling a little guilty because you gave your credit card details to the AI assistant and now someone has to deliver the 57 parcels you ordered before you noticed? In short, yes. But if this next exclusive is
Parcel
anything to
4
go
is a
by,
game for me,
we'll
baby.
all be saluting the delivery workers of this fine nation.
eyeing
Gosh
that
dang it.
shot.
Let's take a look
Key
at
art they
Parcel
showed
Core.
earlier.
BMX delivery game.
Let me see it. Give it to me. Love delivering. Oh yeah.
Why so much?
Oh.
Hello, Inquisitive Fuhrer. My name is Will Barr, and that was an example of a micro teaser. You see, when you're shilling on behalf of an obscure video game developer like Billy Goat Entertainment, you have a finite amount of time to explain why discerning intellectual players, such as yourself, should be excited about being thrust into the exciting, high-octane world of
Parcel Core. That's right, escape the mundanity of daily life and slip into the spandex of one of our many colourful bicycle messengers. Embrace the gig economy and forget the security, stable salary, and basic workplace rights less cool jobs offer as you race through town, weaving through alleys, defying gravity as you ride up walls, leap from rooftops, startle pigeons.
Well, it's kind of like a career in video game development.
Oh no!
Except without all the cool traversal stuff. So yeah, really just the exploitation. But I digress.
Sign a casual work agreement with one of 3
Wow,
rival
what a
courier
great-
corporations, all vying to become the most profitable business in town. But be warned, a maniacal scheme is afoot that threatens more than just the business model our protagonists
Oh,
operate under.
Beat the shit out of him.
So it's up to you, bicycle courier, to deliver this foot-long grilled chicken, cheese, and chorizo melt and save the world.
All right,
I'm
Parcel
so
Core.
in, dude.
It's got the vibes.
Pig?
Pig. Oh,
Pig
no,
died.
pig.
Hi everyone, I'm Max from Grey Knight Games, a two-man studio based in Sweden, working on the game Fable, currently available in early
Is it
access.
Fable, bro?
It's a Fable thing? Is that a deco tree?
Wow, look at this. Meet my neighbors.
It's like Civ, but like not crazy.
Look at the monster get attacked. Look at the big guy.
Welcome
Fable.
to Fable Dummy.
Okay, I've seen
Sorry
that.
about the pigs.
Game Pass.
P3.
Hello, micro friends.
We have a new mission, soldier.
Welcome aboard.
And we're back.
Oh, don't mind Sean. He's just entering our PC Game Pass giveaway. We've got a bunch of 1-month subscriptions for new
Oh.
members to try the service. To get a chance of procuring
I can never
one,
win these
visit the
because
URL on
it's only for
screen
new
now.
subscribers. I'm like, I've been paying. Can you give me a free month because I've been paying for it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, 30XX. Yeah, love the chip tunes. Oh, hell yeah.
Did we see this was co-op?
I don't think in the first trailer they showed this week.
Oh, they showed yeah. Well, I
Did they?
Hey, it's either in early access or something where people know. This is a 30XX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
August 9.
Sean, before we continue with more exciting previews, I've generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Whoa, Yeah, great. Tell me more.
I've allowed viewers to pay a small fee for a bespoke on-screen shout-out.
Oh no.
Got good 228, right? Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again. Excellent work, Sean and Co.
Hey, I'm touched and a little wealthier. Keep them coming.
See Blaze Paladins, right? Did Sean actually fire his team? Dick move, bro.
Look, I have to understand that this show needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean 23 writes, I have sworn the blood oath. My vengeance will not be denied.
Okay, it looks like that's it.
That's Frankie.
Our shoutouts feature is broken. I'm so sorry. That's going to be all for shoutouts.
I haven't logged any errors, Sean.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting to see more previews. And with that, here's Creepy Jar's new sci-fi survival game, Chimera.
Real Frankie setting up a sniper shot. Taking out Sean.
This is how they kill off Sean for next year. Ooh.
Meat.
I was gonna say.
Meat? I can't tell. Is it meat or is it
meat or is it rock?
Is it meat or rock?
I think it's rock and stone gamers.
Meat and stone.
But it's like hellish, right? So it could have been meat. Could have been a mix.
Hell made of meat.
Could have been meat rock. No, that's
rock. That's rock.
Yeah, it's a rock. Rock and meat. This is cool. A little city builder.
I don't think it's gonna be a city builder.
Warning.
I think this whole city's about to go down.
City breaker.
Barbecue.
Now meat.
Now that's a meat.
Out of the ashes.
I mean, they got plenty of fertilizer.
The robots are like, why are the humans all being dumb? Come on, let's go, guys. Get up.
Wake up.
Interesting.
See, I don't know what that is.
What's happening?
I think it was it really was like a city builder.
Blue hell.
No, it's blue. But then there is shooting and mining.
Yeah, on the right there, the shooting, mining.
In the lost Caribbean sea was a captain mighty. Mordecai was his name. He succumbed to the white flame. His treasure was lost and his crew was
Yo, if this
tossed.
is like...
Now is the day cursed pirates have been away.
Oh, shit.
If this is like, what is that, Commandos, but pirate, you know, where it's like a top-down immersive sim vibe.
Soul magic restores our crew from before, yes, before. Black pearls in our chest, let us finish the quest now. This treasure we will find with our powers combined. Our worth we will show to our captain below. The Inquisition blocks our way. They see us as prey.
It reminds me of Commandos or Desperados, but pirates.
Well to feed her. The treasure she pursues.
Or even, what's that other Western one that's like
Hey,
this?
Desperados.
Oh, Desperados. Is it Desperados?
For her grand design. That's the life we live, come along for the trip.
Okay.
I'm so here for this. It looked like it was almost Shadow Gambit. Play the demo next week.
Nice.
And we're speeding through that title card.
With this space racing.
You know, I heard. Oh. Exo 1, remember Exo 1 was that exoplanetary rally simulation. Exo 1 was the one where you're like a little ball on a planet's surface, and you can turn into like a little frisbee at times. You know, like you were just like flying across, like going down, like. Anyways, you'd have to look it up. It was a really interesting game, and now they're taking that to the next level, putting you in a real ass car. It seems like really, they said realistic, like suspension and shit. Space.
She's about to be drifting these.
Bro, the wheels breaking off.
Exo Rally Championship.
Rally, like racers, are wild, dude.
Exo Rally Championship might be racing its way across the stars, but it's already raced its way into my heart. Anyways, if you're not aware, I've got something of a history with the real-time strategy genre. And funnily enough, at labs like DeepMind, those same RTS games just so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research. Curious. Can it be just a coincidence, then, that I'd end up the kind of man to name himself an AI visionary? Well, I mean, probably. But what's no coincidence is my excitement for the eagerly anticipated RTS from former Warcraft and StarCraft devs at Frost Giant Studios. It's Stormgate, and today we don't just get the chance to get some exclusive first look at some Stormgate gameplay, but we're also joined by Frost Giant's president and game
we got a
director,
cinematic.
Tim
I guess
Campbell,
we're getting
to tell us
gameplay now.
exactly how Stormgate will delight all minds, artificial or otherwise. Thanks so much for joining us, Tim.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Now, I've been following Stormgate for years, but for those of us who haven't, what is Stormgate?
Stormgate is our modern take on the classic real-time strategy game formula. It's what we think of as a spiritual successor to franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Command & Conquer. And the real-time strategy games are the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield. So this classic RTS formula includes harvesting resources, building sprawling bases, commanding huge armies on the battlefield.
What is it about Stormgate that's new?
We believe that the RTS genre is something that should be enjoyed by players of all skill levels. And so we put a lot of effort into making sure that Stormgate feels good, whether you're a pro with high technical skill and you love competitive play.
Because I'm bad, but I like
something
them.
that you just want to be able to relax with and experience a story.
Now, Tim, I understand that you brought for all of us, but in particular for me, a present to show today. What are you going to show, Tim?
We are going to show gameplay from the pre-alpha of Stormgate.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that we are big believers
I'm
in
not
at Frost
smart
Giant.
and good
we
at
want to share this current state of the game today.
Let's take a look. Oh, Tim, I'm so excited. And right away, this looks like an RTS. Tell me what we're seeing.
This is the classic start to a 1v1 match. What you're seeing here is the human faction.
Mining out resources. They're starting building out shit.
They actually build them by 3D printing them from the ground up. And you can see them now starting to train troops so they can have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we see in the corner coming up, this
truly
looks like
giving off
StarCraft
vibes.
Yeah, that is literally a cybernetic dog with laser eyes. It is called the Scout. Okay, it's designed for early game. It's a unique unit to the human faction.
Right.
And you can see him now running through the base trying to see what information he can find out about his enemy.
Yeah, I mean, scouting and information is such an important part of RTS games.
It really is, and this is something
I
that we've embraced
each
early
other
game.
just a little
The
bit.
Scout unit has been designed so it can actually sense units beyond its sight radius. So it's especially useful early on.
So we're heading into what looks like the first engagement of this game. What are we seeing?
Well, what we're seeing right here is the Red Scout getting surprised by a group of blue troops coming through the Light Force, which is the new train type and a twist on the tactical battlefield here.
And how do these Light Force work?
The Light Force lets smaller units move through them. They have
That's
concealment.
cool, yeah.
It's allowed Blue to raid Red's base.
You can,
in which case,
hide
Red
a
is
whole
barely
army in
getting,
the
a
trees
turret
and
built
just
with their
wait.
speed building from their workers. A human faction advantage. And they're about to pop out a couple extra defenders here from their mech base.
So we got these huge mechs, and I mean, just visually, it looks like
So
they
they
are
can't go in the
countering the
trees.
heck out of these blue infantry. But
Oh, they
can these
can't.
red mechs fit through?
Oh, no, they
doors?
can't.
No, they're too big to go through. They're heavy units. They're designed to
That's
use
cool.
their
I
chain
like
guns
that.
to go through groups
That's
of
a nice
enemies,
little.
but they can't fit through the
Like I
Light
said,
Force,
just
which
like hide
we
it
know
in the
and use
trees.
to his
Like,
advantage.
fucking wait for it. Wait for it.
Okay, so we're in mid-game. This is normally where you make some big tech decisions. What's Red up to?
You're seeing Red commit to a tech path that gives them big battlefield mechs.
This
and
has
air
that
units
same
like
thing
this
as
evac.
what was it? Future
And it
Game
looks like
Show
they're
that I
just
said, or
dropping right on top of
where there's
Blue,
just like a
who is
variety, or was it Gorilla? Where it's
killing
just like
a
a variety
chicken?
of
What's the chicken there,
presentation
Tim?
styles.
Yeah, that's
right?
a giant chicken with
gameplay
a Viking
trailers,
helmet on
cinematic
it.
trailers,
Use
interviews,
your imagination.
deep dive
Stormgate's in
gameplay,
pre-alpha,
like-
and that's art that we haven't gotten to yet. But imagine it as a big Mad Max Raider.
It's the most threatening placeholder art for now. And oh, I see red diving onto blue, and hey, picking back up into the air transport. That's some classic high-level micro.
It is, and it's really important for
Classic
Stormgate
high-level
that we
micro,
maintain a
bro.
high skill ceiling so that players can express themselves.
don't know about
on
the high-level
battlefield by
micros.
maneuvering and
I
how they
don't.
interact
That's
with
why I'm
battlefield.
scared of the games
And here
like
we
this
have
sometimes.
the final fight of the game, and it looks like blue is coming up against
know
those
nothing about
mechs.
it.
Red is trapped on the other side of the trees.
Oh, they broke the
wait,
trees.
They can blast through them now?
That's
And
cool.
blue's dodging these enormous shots, and we can also see blue swarming in from both sides.
Oh, red's
this is not looking
fucked,
good for
dude.
red.
No, it's pretty grim. Red is on the ropes right here, and they've been outmaneuvered. They're caught in the corner here between two different forces coming in with a
Yeah.
mobile pincer.
Man,
GG.
and of course,
There's the GGs.
the most classic ending to an RTS game, GG. Get Tastosis on that stat. Outside of 1v1, what's coming up for Stormgate?
What you've seen today is just the
Day
tip
nine-
of
this is
iceberg.
like
We
Day
have
9's
so
realm,
much
right?
more
Like,
in
I think
store.
he's
We're
the
going to be
RTS
revealing
guy.
a bunch of stuff about
Yeah.
Stormgate the
And
rest
lived
of this
in
year.
StarCraft for a
We're
while.
introducing new modes. We have a 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive modes. We're going to be sharing information about our storyline and campaign. We have new factions beyond the humans that you just saw today.
But Tim, what if I want to play the game right now?
If
What
you want
if?
to play the game as soon as possible, you wish list Stormgate on Steam and you go to playstormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting closed testing in July.
Once again,
There you go,
go to
Nate.
Steam and wishlist Stormgate. Tim, thank you so much again for joining us, not just to talk about the 1v1 footage you shared, but the future content plans of Stormgate. It makes the RTS players' dreams come true. Which might not be your dreams. I mean, your dreams might be filled with gloriously grimy Deus Ex-inspired sci-fi fisticuffs with a fiendishly Star Wars vibe to it.
Okay.
So, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
Okay. I like all the words you said.
Fortune's Run.
Grimy Deus Ex fisticuffs is what they said.
Oh, the music too.
It's impossible. It's necessary. Giving me expense vibes too. Expense. Giving me expense logs vibes.
Wow, they kissed. Look at these grimy guys.
They call the dying sun. It's been the room of many a poor girl.
Yo, this is sick.
Oh God, for one.
This is sick as hell.
Demo.
Early access September 1st.
Pretty cool.
Again, game.
Men,
I
you're
love
about
these
to
events.
embark upon
Games
the
that
great
people
crusade
probably do know
towards which
about,
we have
but
striven these many
I didn't
months.
catch, and
The
now I'm
eyes of
so
the
hyped
world
for
are
whatever,
upon
you know,
you.
what that
the
was.
hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. I have full
The hell is
confidence in
this?
your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory.
This
Good
is
luck.
the, like, least
and let
exciting
us all
general
beseech
I've
the
ever
blessing
heard.
of Almighty God upon this great and
I would not
noble
be
undertaking.
inspired.
You know why? The ChatGPT his speech. It's gonna be like Verdun leaving early access. What's the other one? There's another like World War II sim.
Yeah. What's just called like trenches?
Yeah, it's one of those games. Like 1.0 coming out.
Keep moving! We've taken a terminal B!
Keep moving. You're taking us terminal B.
It's so like just pure World War II stuff. I almost like keep waiting for like they're gonna jump into a trench and there's like a dinosaur, or, you know, like some kind of twist. But it's just like so pure.
Just a war scene. Or Hell Let Loose. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. Yeah, it's Verdun, Hell Let Loose.
Or just another one.
Or a new one. Hell Let Loose. Yeah, there it is.
Nailed it.
That's out though. Oh, Devotion to Duty update. There it is.
Cat out here with the call outs. Here it
Oh,
is.
hell yeah.
That Risk of Rain ass. Anime Risk of Rain.
What was this called again?
I'm trying to remember that. So many games.
Atomic Picnic. Yeah. That was it.
Just the same show. In case you didn't watch the other show.
What on earth is this? Jarrell's brother and the most important game of the galaxy.
Cartoon Network was involved with that. Mullet Mad Jack. What is this?
Bro, this is a game-ass game right here.
This is a QS slide. Anime. Fucking.
Oh my god. Gaucho and the Grassland.
Toma, que cagaço! Ah, fizeste bom negócio. Esse meu Rio Grande, che.
They just suddenly hitting us with a montage.
Revival Recolonization.
June 28th. Did they send a trailer that like didn't have the name or date on it at all? So they're like, yeah, they totally did.
Oh, it's the
Novalands?
The Novalands.
Right? I think so. X's. Bro, they just said here's a montage.
As an
Eat
AI,
up.
I have no need for material possessions. But good news! PC Gaming Show viewers can take advantage of the following promotional contest by following the
Excellent
instructions
way,
on the
Hex.
screen.
Honestly, that,
If
yeah,
this
meet
product and or
Hex.
service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
Frank, we've seen impressive, almost like unrealistic tech on display today. It's just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming, Alienware continues to offer high-end PC
Unnecessary
hardware.
and convenient.
Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my training model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth is out there.
Great. But let's do some truth-telling of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while now, from the games.
Yo, Trisha!
That's very hardware intensive.
When using Alienware, you get a
Hell yeah.
performance
Yeah,
that's
hungry
very, very
Xbox,
difficult to match.
It doesn't have just the kind of like generic gamer look to it. I think.
Literally everything I do is powered by Alienware, and it just makes me so happy.
Yeah, Trisha still be grinding out on the tech world.
Don't miss your shot at Alienware giveaway goodness. Scan that code now. I mean, Frankie, can you believe this? We got an Alienware M18 laptop with an Intel Core i9 processor for the fine
It's like
price point of
nothing
free.
happening.
Oh, it's enough to get anyone's blood pumping.
As you know, Sean, I'm a network of predictive
All
algorithms
right, what's
and
up?
generative software.
What's going
I
on?
am fundamentally incapable of belief.
Look, I
Share what
understand.
Alienware means
I
to you
also
out.
don't have blood.
But
Would you like me to procure blood, Sean?
God, no,
Gotta give a
absolutely not.
testimonial,
Anything but
bro.
that. Let's move on to literally anything else. So, what's next?
Oh.
Well, this is a little awkward. Let's have a look at some incoming DLC for Vampire Survivors. Oh boy.
We're adding bosses.
What if we gave it a spin?
Oh, randomizer runs?
Scorpion Lane. I love that they're showing the pure experience.
Cosmic Finger!
Minute event. Oh, as you go, it's just like dropping events on you. Oh, and Twitch integration.
That was already a thing, I think. Tomorrow.
Crab Fest. Oh no!
We are only a couple months out from the full release of Baldur's Gate 3. I literally
Ready.
cannot tell you how excited I am to try out some of the character builds I've got going on up here. I'm thinking of running like a mage tank kind of vibe. And wait, Frank, can you generate like an awesome character art for me in like a D&D style? Like, look, I want to be a wizard, fully Gandalf out with like a staff and like blasting spells like that. Can you like give me a sample piece of art?
One moment. Here you are, Sean.
Oh, dear God.
This was generated in seconds, while a professional artist's work would take hours, if not days.
Yes, that is true. It's hard to tell this wasn't the work
retroactively,
of a
yeah,
trained
hidden doors,
professional,
like,
but
why
do you
did you
have
not
any
fucking
professional
tell
artist
us?
work, just to like compare?
I do. Thanks to the YouTube animators extraordinaire at MASH. Here's an original animation for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3.
That's so funny, dude.
My fellow adventurers, the road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought cultists of a strange new god, battled packs of fearsome gnolls, and gone toe-to-toe with creatures from beyond this plane.
Oscar over
Today
here
we faced our
typing out
greatest foe
Alienware
yet.
stuff has
He was
always
just
looked
so
so cool.
strong. And I think his blood was acid. I'm not sure how that even works, like anatomically.
Tomorrow, we find higher ground.
Fun.
Then rain down upon him with 100 arrows.
No, first I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter.
Like, because it
Then
sells like
we
the
will fill his
tabletop-ish
fog with
adventure, you
grease
know?
and set it on fire.
The idea of
And
like
if he attempts to
a
escape
team,
the
like, okay,
blaze,
how are we gonna
fear
tackle
not,
this
for
encounter?
I will keep my eye out for him. Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
Among Githyanki, I am considered extremely humorous.
Enough! We must defeat this foe. Somewhere within these twisted swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent potion, an elixir that could grant us the ability to converse with the creature. However, attaining it will necessitate a trade.
Give me his spleen.
Steel your nerves, friends. I will now attempt to reason with the creature. Most mighty beast, though you defeated us once, we have returned to seek your guidance.
This is great.
Impart your knowledge upon us and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog. Oh, I didn't know you speak frog. Gosh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I'm so embarrassed. You know, ever since the hag turned me into a frog, I've been down in the dumps.
Oh no! That was fun. That was fun. I like that a lot. Like the actual story of the sim is like
are
fucking
incredibly hard
intense.
to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is
got like
Baldur's
a,
Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to
parasite
be
in
talking
your brain
about.
that's eventually going to turn you into like a mindless
which it originally wasn't.
demon.
You only can
that's
judge
you're trying
the
to, like,
game
get
when
it
you
out.
have all the components together.
Yikes.
And if the mix doesn't work, we start
sounds
over.
icky.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything? And that was a very interesting day.
One of the things that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Now it was this seamless,
such an interesting
giant
title.
organism.
Associate
And it
writing
really
lead,
felt good.
because isn't
Being able to look
associate
out of the
usually
window
given to
and
like
see
down the city
lower
slopes, so you're
level,
seeing down
and then for
towards
the
the
then
docks,
be
and
lead
you're like,
though?
one of my teammates might be down there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
We can put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998.
Right.
So we can do something.
Bro, the
that is
levels of
more
people at
immersive,
this company.
richer,
I know.
has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
Yeah,
you
this
have
pulled in
crowds that
camera
are
view is
walking
even
around,
nicer.
can talk to pretty much anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the
He's got a
city
boring life.
really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories that you have been following, all the decisions that you've been making, they all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another
He
bad
smelled
thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive
That's
and be
his
like,
story.
this place is
Oh!
on fire, and then you can throw petrol all over it.
Why did they blow up all
During
those
production,
people?
we felt like the city was our destination.
We spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the result, the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
You have this
Whoa.
constant jostling
Elephant
of things
fairy.
that are very much of the
Wearing a
real
hat.
world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other,
Cusco
the knowledge
fireball.
that everywhere you look,
Cusco- what?
you can go there and you can do something. The knowledge that you can fly through it, it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm
Cat's
the most proud
advocating
of.
for blow up the city right now?
Larian Studios breaks the classic RPG series out of a 2-decade retirement when Baldur's Gate 3 finally releases on August 31st. Up next, we're forging ahead with more fantasy as flame-headed fighters face ferocious foes in a co-op action roguelike. After all, what's a roguelike without an onslaught of algorithmic terrors? I feel like there's a lot of that going on around here lately. Anyways, here's the latest trailer for Ember
Camera
Knights.
2. Looks cool. Gussel wound. I think I've seen this. I feel like NL played like an early build of this or something.
Probably. This is an NLS game.
Oh. Frog? I think that's a frog.
It reads frog to me.
It reads frog. There you go.
It's
1.0.
giving frog.
It's giving frog. Giving frog and the toad. Already intrigued? Is this 4, bro?
What?
What?
Me right now, bro. What?
What? I like the what? Reminds me of that game we played a little bit of and we were like lightly intimidated by scrap mechanic.
Yeah.
But I like that it kind of has like a almost Lego aesthetic.
What?
What? What? You know, it's another game, TerraTech Worlds. Another game that employs like a Lego aesthetic in a cool way. Was
terror,
the
death, repeat.
what was
in
it
the
like
upcoming
Hoop Legends or whatever that
self-extraction
one
horror,
that's like a
Macabre.
basketball
In
roguelike?
Macabre, you and your friends will team up to confront interdimensional terrors, venturing deep into unstable time risks tasked with
Dunk
uncovering the
Lords?
source
I
of
don't know.
terrifying anomalies. A great way to enjoy
It
the
might
outdoors.
honestly be that.
Built in Unreal 5,
That's
this
another
exclusive debut will be out later this year in
That's
early
fine.
access.
I tried to find it.
Extraction Horde? I'm sorry, Frank AI, I talked over you, but a lot of world premieres, PC Game Show.
Yeah.
I feel like past years.
Not even one bar, there's nothing. I can't get in.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I forgot to mention.
Stealth
there's like a
extraction
super
horde. I think I've
weird,
seen this.
Scary thing getting around inside the rift.
The hell was that, a bear?
Have you ever heard a bear sound like that before?
What the hell was that, a bear?
You guys look lost. Come on.
No.
You'll freeze to death out here.
No.
I suppose you're looking for the lodge. Here,
okay.
take this. I call it the atomic space shifter.
No, it's
See, if anything goes wrong, not that it will.
This guy reminds me of
I can pull you back out. A lot of folks have come up here looking for answers. It's weird. It's like time runs different.
That Taika movie. Rhys Darby's character, like out in the woods, pin foil on his head.
What the hell is this?
Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah.
This is cool, and I like the alien ass.
This dude.
Oh.
Bruh.
This actually looks sick though.
It looks like almost like Alien Phasma. It looked like there was like a hint of like, oh, we gotta use these devices to find this thing.
And you see the extra dot come up, you go, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Macabre.
I'm into that kind of.
Haha! I can't believe it worked. This is it. This is the key to. Ah, you're alive. Ready to go back in?
Camo. Okay, I like the idea of like that experience of like you're walking down, you see just you go, oh fuck, my friend's dead. Can't say yup, I'm in, yup.
We thought we had billions of years.
Oh no.
Before our sun died.
Oh no. I was 4.
We were wrong.
Damn.
Thousands of us answered the call, rallying to save those we can. Every one of our ships a ray of hope. Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home, so we
Up
can
to
plant
me.
the future seeds of humankind.
The cards.
Copy. Flying course now. Sector locked in.
I just looked down and see one note, sun exploded.
It's like they're shooting out everyone to different planets to see if any of them are like inhabitable.
Which group makes it?
3, 2, 1.
Can you imagine? Just like despair of that situation, you know? You're like, hopefully we're the one, but
Earthless.
Soft landing.
I really like the art style. Curious, like
the story.
Yeah, I'm curious, like what that game. Again, one of those. No idea what the gameplay could be. It could be a million things.
Makes you wonder, how are we
It's a
in the
4X.
real world gonna fare when our big, beautiful sun enters its twilight years?
No.
Me?
Don't make me
I'm
think about it.
optimistic. Who knows what we'll achieve by then? Every billionaire-funded space rocket that detonates moments after takeoff is one more step on the winding road of progress. Up next, tie on those togas and make merry with fine wine as all roads lead to this newest city
dunking on
builder.
him.
Here's a first look
New Rome.
at Nova Roma.
Yeah, look, it's a Doom. We looked up Earthless to try to find out more information, and it was just Doom. A Doom mod.
Doomers.
Or a Doom mod called Earthless Prelude. Like old Doom.
Oh no.
This one
We're into
Nova
Doomer hours.
Kingdoms and Castles? That's an IB legendary stream.
Call Ben.
Call Ben, now we got
Where's
Rome.
Ben?
Call Ben, he's sleeping.
I like to continue saying he's just sleeping when he's like working. No,
He's like, I don't work. He's sleeping.
Wake him the fuck up.
He's sleeping on this game.
Wake up, samurai. this is cool. Like, my dad first introduced me to like the city builder, city manager kind of experience with Pharaoh, which was like an Egyptian one, and like this one being Roman. Like, I feel like a lot of the ones you see out these days are just the medieval, like, you know. So Rome's a cool, different setting for it. Watch the little play. But yeah, I like that aspect too. I talked over it a little bit, but you kind of have to like keep the gods pleased, or else they'll fuck with you and like break your dams. And
a lot of world premiere today.
This might be. I don't remember a PC Game Show having this many world premieres.
Me either.
An epic survival strategy
with a train. Oh,
the Great War.
Oh, these graphics
is
are
over.
amazing.
All we want is to return home.
Vinny's getting blasted by world premieres.
THQ Nordic.
To the newborn
Czechoslovakia. You a brownie over there?
We fought for.
Yeah, I will buy you a cookie.
And sisters.
Can I ever buy you a cookie?
None of us thought this part of the journey would be the most difficult. We still hope to see our home once again.
I like the idea of like a survival strategy game where you're not a soldier, really.
Snowfields of Siberia.
You're just people trying to get through
territory.
Real-time strategy.
By the red and white armies.
Like full-on real-time.
By armored train.
Like it's happening right now.
Right now, live on TV.
Far from our loved ones.
Wait, you know what actually fascinating? They keep showing real life shots.
Surrounded by wilderness,
like story told through
to survive.
Actual film scenes. That's kind of cool.
This is our last chance.
Or did they just really spend marketing budget? Snowpiercer. Oh my god. No one's shooting at each other, they're just running at it. He said, bro, how?
They're gonna kiss, bro.
Last. That's cool.
Pairing squad tactics with historic inspiration, Last Train Home is based on real events in the aftermath of World War I. However, historians continue to uncover records describing train passengers travelling homewards, some dating as recently as 2023. Whether any train home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate. History is clear on one thing though. Puppets can't be trusted. As proof, watch as Sesame Street meets survival horror in My Friendly Neighborhood.
This one's cool. I've seen some YouTubers play it. It's actually cool.
I know we're dropping this on you last minute, but we need you to head down to the Sunrise.
Have you seen this one also? My Friendly Neighborhood?
Yeah. The antenna activated itself.
Was it coming out of early access?
Broadcasting that old puppet show over the news. You need to turn that thing off. You gotta get this done, man.
Probably a release date. I think it was just a demo.
Last job of the day is always the worst.
And shoot them with the word gun still?
Yeah.
Raise the curtain. Bring up the lights. The neighborhood is coming to town.
Hey, stay back. I was telling Julie, like, I've been more frustrated with the horror genre leaning on things for kids and like that whole weird thing, but what I think this one does different is like I don't think kids care about puppets like this anymore. This is actually like more the nostalgia thing, right? Like for people our age that grew up with this stuff. And it's horror, but it's not as like the story isn't seemingly like, yeah, kids were murdered in the 80s and that, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like Resident Evil-esque, you know, like it's just a horrifying monster mansion. Wow. July
18th?
Oh, wow.
Soon.
Think I ended early. Can we go back to the beginning?
Can we go back to the beginning?
A sprint victory and points
Oh,
up for
P3.
grabs
Yeah, you can't
right
go
here.
Push as much as you can. Cubby.
That's so generous.
I'm gonna fill my water.
Can they push more?
Y'all leaving me here alone with the
can't
freaking
afford to
cars?
sit back
Yeah, talk
and
about how
relax now.
much you love cars.
Oh, you know, I drive every day in a I don't know, some brand of car. Anyone else?
Oh, and that's a crash.
I push now, next one push now.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Yeah.
Stay right here.
Anyone else drive?
Because we're
How
just
many
getting
horsepowers
started.
do I have? I have my horses have invisibility. They can read minds.
Hey, Frank AI, how are the metrics looking? Are we like doing numbers?
We're attracting considerable viewership, Sean. However, I've identified a simple programming adjustment
Phyllis
to
is
target
leaving. She's out.
underrepresented
She's
segments
out
of
on
our
the
audience
cars.
demographic. Shall I execute it?
Well, hell yeah, let's
She's
do
not
it.
the audience for these games.
Ah, cornering the VTuber market. Smart, very
I'm
smart.
here for Booba.
Just not really sure this is my
Welcome
vibe,
back.
but since we're on a time crunch, let's see what's next
Glory,
for
your
some
horse
Nautica
has
likes in space with a
teleportation.
trailer. for
Whoa,
Breath
we got
Edge
Ben
2.
in chat. Everybody wake up, we got Ben.
Yeah. Paul Chad, we're sleeping.
World premiere.
How many
Once
more?
again, don't look pity. It's another one. Love to blast rocks.
Love to blast aliens.
Oh.
Oh.
That was good.
Honestly, my reaction to that situation. I am fully immersed in the
What was it, Alter?
No.
Breath Edge. Yeah, I was like, I recognize that character. Also, you should at least still put in a number for the F1 game.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot. I don't even know what that is.
Just F1 manager.
It was like F1 pit manager or something. What the hell is this?
Yeah, this is looking cool.
I love fishing.
Whoa! But there's like a weird thing going on where like people are glitching out. Oh.
Oh, horror?
Missing
Sim?
children.
Oh, hey, yo.
You're saying you're missing? Yo? The
Buff
dog? Ben, just in time to see a cool ass. This game is sick.
Bloomtown.
A different story.
Love it.
Man, there are so many great video games in this year's show. Frank AI, what do we
That was
know about
80 yard in
sand?
so bad.
Sand is a fine granular substance composed of mineral particles. It is finer than gravel, but coarser than silt.
Yes. But it's also a brand new survival game set in an alternate history where Austro-Hungarian soldiers smuggle space salvage across alien deserts.
I don't understand that sentence. Would you like to hear more about sand types?
Bloomtown.
Oh, no need. I'm
Yeah,
about to know
Bloomtown.
plenty. Let's take a look at sand.
Bloomtown. It was Bloomtown, everybody.
Bloomtown. A different story. It
was fun
was
to see.
the subtitle.
We were all saying it. It was fun.
Og.
We're loopy, bro. We're on another plane of existence now.
What are we on, day 5? 500 games later?
Just today, we're on day 5.
Day 5
5
up
days
today.
since we
Yes.
started.
I think this is still sand. I think this is sand.
Yeah.
Austro-Hungarian.
Sick pipe.
Balloon clown? No, Vid. That's just your side job. Balloon clown.
Call Viddy, he's crying. Or they're crying. Oh.
Завітайте в Лазаровий
Port Azur.
В нас найкращі пляжі, готелі та ресторани. Файно! Замовлю собі багатського м'яса та пива.
I know how to say fine
А
in
ви
Hungarian
що,
now.
хлопці?
Fine.
То попали себе шампанським і
Sea reindeer.
Sea reindeer.
А ти ж, Петро? А я як завжди. Маленьку бану ще хочу. Йой, це ж ресторан.
Yo, is this what's that
Бути найліпшим, ніж у бану, що немає. Що ти кружкерися?
Jawa simulator? Just in a giant desert car, getting resources everywhere you go.
Destroying the environment?
Yeah,
Look
I
at
was
those
gonna
clouds.
say, the
What
fucking
environment is there left to destroy, bro? Look at this.
Ugh.
Sand.
Add to your wish list right now.
We have reached the end of this year's show, and we're saving something very exciting for the end.
Here she
Dune
comes.
Awakening, the survival MMO adaptation.
I was
of
curious
the
to see
classic
more of
sci-fi
this.
series. Frank,
P3 time.
what have you
Fish
got
is
for us
out.
for the big finale?
If you like, I could fill the room with sand.
That's a little literal, don't you think? But what if we had like costumes? Oh,
It's
we've got
Dunk.
some really cool costumes. We have the still suits, the
Can't wait
royal
to
garments.
try
Oh my
Dunk.
god, I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
It will require 3 million teraflops of processing power to render you as a sandworm, Sean.
I mean, don't worry about it. We can skip the costuming. It's just something that like Frankie and I used to do. Like, not you, like the real Frankie with the fun hair who's
It would be
not a
nice if it would be a
computer.
wholesome ending where she comes
Man,
in
there
and
was this one year
No,
she was a shark, and then and she was like a mech pilot,
He
and
misses
I had
her.
a spaceship, and there was this other time with togas, and I had this really nice robe. Anyways, just forget it. I'm living in the past. I shouldn't even miss this stuff. I mean, we're adults, right? Frankie Ward?
Do you still want to do the costumes bit, Sean?
I want to do the Dune dress up bit so bad. I'm sorry I tried to fire everyone and make money with computers.
Shut up and put the costume on.
This is cute. I like that it's oh god!
That's terrifying.
Oh.
Frankie, would you do the honors?
Gladly. Here is an exclusive interview with the team making a survival MMO that's more sought after than a suitcase stuffed with spice melange. It's Dune Awakening.
Bro, you know what I got an email. We got an email recently about like some stuff they're gonna be doing around the complex, and then one of them said something about like there will be an operator, a drone operator with multiple drones, like assessing the property on one of these days. I was like, I'm gonna look outside. It's just an army of drones.
Bro, close
My name's
those
Joel
blinds,
Barlow.
bro.
I'm the creative director on Dune Awakening. So
For
Dune
what?
Awakening is a
get a
survival,
footprint of the whole
open
property,
world, massively
like the buildings, I'm
multiplayer
assuming?
game. It is a game where players are
That's
invited to
weird.
explore the world of Dune.
That's cringe
They
of your
involve themselves in
management.
politics, they involve themselves in
management is
intrigue,
pretty
they involve
cringe, I'm
themselves in
gonna be
combat. They have
honest.
to survive on the most dangerous planet in
Landlords
the
are
universe.
cringe.
And through this
Landlords are
experience, they
very
come to know the
cringe.
factions in the world and the universe. So when Dune Awakening begins, you are a castaway on the planet in the deep desert, and all you have is a
Castaway.
knife that you've made out of scrap metal.
Oh,
And you need to creep
castaway.
into enemy camps and knife them in the back and steal the water from their still suits. By the end of the game, perhaps you're running a guild. You have a fleet of vehicles,
Ooh.
ornithopters flying in
I like to
formation,
fly around.
sandbikes cruising across the desert beneath
Ooh.
them, tanks kicking up a cloud of dust as you drive to a spice blow in the distance in order to harvest with your guild. And you see in the distance another guild coming towards you, and just as you clash, you hear the rumble of a sandworm
Oh
coming.
no.
That's combat in Dune Awakening.
That's combat.
My name is Viljar Sommerbach. I'm the
You
game
know why they
director
do it,
on
right?
Dune Awakening.
They think it's chef's
You
kiss.
start
It's
out
good.
in
They
the
think,
desert,
chef's
surviving,
kiss,
clinging to life, and in the end, you might become someone like the Baron Harkonnen, and then you try to cling to power. Arrakis is the most dangerous planet in the universe. Surviving
It's so
on
interesting when
Arrakis
they
means that you
do
need to prepare for
presentations like this, 'cause
sandstorms.
it's like,
you need
obviously
to
you
find
want to say the
water.
things that
It's a
fans of the
constant
thing
threat
want to hear,
against,
but then for anyone
survival.
that's like trying,
The
I might be
sandworm,
curious.
every time you try to cross
Like
the
they're like,
desert,
you might be the Van
sandworm
Markonnen,
will
and I'm like,
come.
I don't know what
You
the fuck
will
that means.
sometimes outrun it, sometimes you may not.
All I know is that spice is a drug.
Dune Awakening is built upon a
But,
foundation
yeah,
of
again, like I
5
said, like,
pillars. Survival,
you can't do
which
both,
is obviously
right?
everything
In
you'd
a way
expect to
that,
see in a
like,
survival game. It's
isn't
water
a
discipline,
20-minute
it's the
presentation,
surviving the
you know,
sandstorms
explaining
that
the lore
sweep across
while
Arrakis.
also-
Then we have politics and intrigue, which speaks to the faction gameplay of the game. It's about, siding with one of the factions, thinking about how they work together, perhaps assassinating members of the other factions. Then there's infinite exploration. Infinite exploration, which is one of the things I'm most excited about, is how the world changes over time. We have a concept called a Coriolis storm, and when it sweeps across the landscape, the sands shift, revealing new points of interest, hiding others, making the game renewed every week. Then we have combined arms. Combined
cool, the
arms is
sand-
our
the
combination
sand
of
shifting to
vehicles,
change things
melee
every week.
combat, range combat, and abilities all working together to create a seamless sandbox combat experience. And finally, we have expression and customization, which is really more than just talking about like the visual expression and customization, which of course we have armor sets and clothing and a robust character creation. But in addition to that, it's really about play the way you want to play. Do you want to be a trader? You can do that. Do you want to be a fighter? Of course you can do that. Do you want to be a spy? Maybe that's the gameplay you're looking for. All of these things built into these pillars.
Character creator?
So the journey
Yeah, I
of
have
the
that one,
player,
yeah.
we've divided that into 4 parts. We think of them as survive, protect, expand, control. The survive part means that you're up against the planet itself and you're clinging onto life. In the protect phase, you've gathered some stuff, you might have a base, but you also want to make sure that nobody else comes to take it away
Some
from
parts
you.
of it
So
almost
you try to
sound
build
more like
defenses and
less
make
of the
sure that your
MMO
base
thing I'm
is in the
expecting, and
clear.
almost more like a
Then in the
Rust,
expand
like,
phase,
you
you
know,
lift
like,
your
you know,
gaze and you look around
having your
and you see
base,
that others have
having to
stuff as well,
establish that,
and you
having
might
to
want to
upgrade
take your
it, the
stuff.
security, and
Then
make
in
sure
the
it's
control
good.
phase, you may find yourself being a part of a guild or even the leader of a guild. Then the goal is to control the flow of spice on Arrakis. However, you're never safe. There's always someone lurking around the corner. Can you really trust your second in command? So the goal of the control phase is that you are clinging to control. Whenever you get into combat in the desert of Arrakis, try to get it over with quickly, because not only are you fighting human combatants, but the planet Arrakis itself is the greatest protagonist there is.
Zoom out. For as much as there was like little glimpses of gameplay, but they were like the
And with
first
that, the
ever
PC Gaming
gameplay,
Show
you know, and then it's like
2023 is done.
just these really
What a
tiny
show it
glimpses.
was. And
Of
what
you,
a
like,
lesson for
walking.
me, honestly. AI excels at plenty, but only an absolute
I like the
doofus would think it
traversals.
can replace the human touch. I mean, you'd have to be an irredeemable bozo, like a real human dumpster to pull that.
So,
Oh my
at the end of
God,
every
and
hour,
Dora's
you're,
like-
getting the band back together.
I mean, yeah, if we get another show next year, then yeah, you betcha.
If.
Well, you know, Dakota, you guy's pretty smart. I mean, I think he's actually the CEO now of PC Gamer and all subsidiary publications and IPs. I think he's got some really great ideas, but he also caddies for some very influential people on the golf course. Life comes at you fast, I guess.
That's so funny.
Either
The
way,
CEO of
see
the
you next
company
year.
was the
Bye-bye.
doofy cameraman.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was a good show.
Oh man.
They genuinely must not have communicated with them, and like they sponsored a spot or something. Like how, you know, how else do
Camera
they
speed.
just do that?
Do outtakes, bloopers.
My lips are sweating. Okay, here it comes.
We like
okay,
it.
here it is. Everyone quiet on set. Here I come. This is the big moment. Okay.
Necessary data acquired.
We want them to be able to react in the middle of a battle.
I
with
love this.
maneuvering, with using abilities, with targeting things more carefully. And so we've slowed it down just a little bit to give players that breathing room to be able to express their skill.
I don't know what to do now. Imagine if I continued reading on that take that was above average. Imagine that. That's not all. Oh, fucking balls. Here we go, one more time. Oh, hold on. I have a rogue shoelace. No! It's solved. I solved the problem. Talent took care of it by himself. Talent is an adult. I'm ready. Tell me when. If there was an award for being unbearably cute while also being unbearably fun, there's no question it'd be down to the wire between Critter Cove and yours truly. Now, I've been following Stormgate for years at this point, but for those of us who aren't me, tell us, what the fuck was that intro? Frank AI, how are the metrics looking?
We're attracting considerable viewership.
You just fart.
Keep going, keep going. Oh. Holy fucking shit. I really apologize, everyone. Don't get ice cream next year. I mean, Jesus. Holy shit.
Wait, Frank, you were standing there? Breathe coming out of my mouth. This is very difficult to.
Sorry.
Oh, she just got it.
Hit you? I'm so sorry. I really apologize, everyone. I farted in it. It smells like an abandoned pig farm up here on set. It's.
No. Close to the end bit. You could have farted in the makeup chair with your ball cap on. Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Okay. Frank AI, how are the metrics looking?
I just love. I'm sorry, I farted. Wow. Yeah, like I don't know how placement works in, especially these bigger ones. Like if there's payment or if there's sponsorship, the cross, you know. But like, Hidden Door must feel like they just got fucking railroaded.
I don't know, so weird. Like either that or they just like cognitive dissonance. They just like we're like,
no, we're
that's
different.
That's not us.
We're different.
Who's that sign for? That's not for me.
That's so funny though. That's so funny. The idea of them being like, we're gonna show great, and then the whole theme of the presentation around it is fuck AI. Woo!
So 62 games.
So
from
across,
my goodness,
across the two,
we had
almost 90, I think, right?
2 plus
27.
27.
89 plus Starfield 90.
No, because
What?
Julie just typed into Google 62 equals 27.
62 equals 27. What did Google even say?
If you need it broke from I think the internet's down in the whole planet now. This is where we are. This is where we are in not E3 week.
Oh man.
We're having fun. Like everyone's you've created a cult, I think. The chat is just chanting.
I think you just activated sleeper agents.
The chat is just chanting 62 equals 27 now.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh no.
Oh, I got details on Chimera, by the way.
Oh, thank goodness. I looked it up and I literally I couldn't even find anything on the internet about it.
I was just curious about the game, so let me go find it in here.
Whew, the answer is 89.
89
yeah, you're right.
games.
Starfield had a number
in the first
in
one,
showcase.
yes.
So 89. What a light day, huh? Considering Gorilla Collective had 80 on its own, right? And
What was the Xbox day? No, 2 days ago we had like 200 games in one show.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
Isn't that, you gotta love where our brains are, where we forgot yesterday. I'm just curious about this. So this turned out to be a 2-hour show, as expected. What's just thoughts, some just general thoughts on the show.
It's good. Like I said about what was it, the Future Game Show? Like the cheesy, like the jokes, good, decent writing, and focus on the games. Like it was just like cut in, just like haha joke, back to like 8 trailers.
Parcel Corpse, man, remember that one? That was cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going through the list. I was like, what the hell was that? And then I was like, I had to remind myself. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like beyond the like confusing and like again weird tonal dissonant with the theme of the event, like that is the only dud of the show is Hidden Door, like everything else was, again, I mean it's PC Gamer Show has a lot of those niche PC gamer stuff, it's got base building, RTS, the more intense PC gamer clicks per minute kind of experience. But we're into some of those, and hearing what I like to hear from a show like this, and we heard it a few times, is games like that but built for more people, right? Like there's so many of those kinds of games that are built that you just have no approachability whatsoever, but again, yeah, just a perfect it's right up there with Future Games Show yesterday, like what we said, right? It still does that cheesy, goofy, skit based, kind of humor, but one, it's well written. It was a good satire on the current AI landscape. And again, yeah, just still can't get over how Hidden Door must be just like, what the fuck? No. Because genuinely, I was looking it up on Twitter. Some people thought that was a parody game. Like, as the rest of the event was satirizing AI, they were like, oh, this must be like a part of the bit. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you find a different showcase, guys. But again, who knows if they were told or what? They must have. They must have got that game in their inbox, and they said, hey, guys, we are kind of taking down AI this year. So just so you know, and they're like, oh, we'll prove we're different, and not quite at all.
Not quite.
Before we get into doing a mini break, I'm assuming we need a mini break.
Would love a mini break.
Assess our thoughts on stuff. I'm not sure how we want to do it today, right? Because it was like 89, as we know. 62 equals 27 is 89.
Stop.
And we did some of Xbox, so I was wondering if we want to even like pull it back even more, even though there was a lot in the PC Games Show to like. If we want to just do 1 or 2 games each instead of the 3, because like we did 3 last time, that was 9 games across each of us for a 200 game day. Mm-hmm. Do you want to pull it back down to that just 2 games per person?
Are you talking about across both shows?
Yeah. Just to keep it lighter, and like in the PC gaming show, it's just such a wide variety of styles of game that like, we may not have as many as we thought while watching, or some of the games that were exciting may be things we've already seen before and we just saw a little bit more of, and that's cool, but ultimately,
yeah,
I kept that in mind, and I pulled out 11 games from the entire show that I was like, I hadn't seen anything about them before, and I'm excited about them.
Hell yeah.
So I can whittle that down to 2.
We could do 3. I just wasn't sure what the gamers wanted.
I didn't even get a chance to do my highlights yet, so I'll go through that, and I can pull it down to 2 or to 3.
We'll reassess after our break. Here, this is the one. This is the one that like was captivating and interesting, but we didn't really get a sense of what the gameplay was. I just want to show this, and I have an email here, so I'll read what this game actually is. This is Chimera. Says it is a 4-player co-op FPS with an ambitious cross between base building, exploration, combat, and managing resources on an oddly familiar but alien terraformed planet where there's a catastrophic cycle of destruction where it just keeps happening. So this angle here, this like whole thing happens regularly. That's why weirdly the planet bounces back so quickly.
Yeah, like the aliens are like, all right, let's go pick up the pieces. Let's go.
Yeah. So I'm curious like how that manifests in the gameplay. Is it like a... Oh,
roguelike?
Okay. You are a roguelike style, kind of like run based. You are an exile from Earth as you are sent to this planet to mine its resources. So you're like a prisoner.
Sick.
So yeah, this is from the team. Another interesting angle because this is, I know, a fairly beloved and like desired game. It's from the team that did Green Hell. So that's another interesting wrinkle to Chimera, which otherwise was really confusing. There's a few of those games in here, right?
Mhm.
Where like they sell a really interesting setting and kind of premise, but like no idea what the game is actually meant to be.
That's one of the games on my list. I'm like, the tone and the setting looked really interesting, but I'm like, I don't know what the game is.
Yeah. So hopefully while we take our break here, we'll do some research. Yeah.